Using that run again, first time shot. Another goal with him, nice. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the storylines from the first three to review today. We already did the first two, El Shaarawy and Kalu, so be sure to go check those out if you guys haven't already. But for this review, we're going to be checking out Yamaguchi's card. Now, ignore the chemistry style that we have on this card right now. I am not going to slap a shadow on him because I want to see what he's like with his defensive capabilities without the pace. The main part of the review is going to be seeing if I care to have the pace on the card, right? So, let's check out this card. The whole dynamic of this card is the fact that he plays for this Japanese team, right? It's that whole thing with the link-ups with the flashback Iniesta, if you guys ended up doing his card, and the end of an era David Villa card, right? So that's the whole thing around this card, because if you link him in a formation as a center mid or a cam or a striker, you get that triple link set up between them. So that's the whole thing with this card, right? In regards to specifics, we're looking at a card that is 5'8", with medium work rates, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. In regards to specific stats, we have 87 acceleration with 80 sprint speed. So it's good that he has the acceleration more than he has the sprint speed. That's a good start, right? In regards to dribbling, his dribbling is absolutely phenomenal to have if he is going to be playing as your CDM. His defending with 89 interceptions, 78 defensive awareness, but that's why you got to give him that not necessarily the shadow card, but you have to give him a defensive boost no matter what. It's because you want all of that to be essentially perfect. Standing tackles at 98, sliding tackles at 90. Basically or essentially perfect jumping and decent physical capabilities, right? So he ended up putting this card on him because it gives him the passing boost. He has pretty good pace. His dribbling is really nice. Defending and physical with this stat increase could end up being very nice on the card. So it's a very, very good concept of a card. In my genuine opinion, the decision with this card or Kalu is the only decision. El Shaarawy is a very, in my opinion, irrelevant choice out of all of them, unless it's for sentimental value, right? But for this card and for Kalu's card, they're very usable in their own ways, right? So, this is the team that we're going to be using him in. In regards to the specifics of how we are going to be using him, it's going to be like this. So 5 and 5, 5 and 3, basic stuff that we normally have. Stay back while attacking, overlap, yes. Or, yeah, overlap, I guess. Yamaguchi will not play in the left center mid position or left center defensive position because he doesn't have the 4-star weak foot, right? Neither does Laurent Blanc, but this review is oriented around whether or not Yamaguchi is good in the right center defensive mid position, right? Yeah, so we'll just keep it like that. We're going to be using him as a right center defensive mid. Again, because we have the defensive boost in the card, and this card's not expensive to give to him, we're going to experiment and see if the pace is good enough, and if I can just give him the shadow card right away. Because in regards to specific tactics, he is on stay back while attacking, cover center, I hope. Yes, so that's the generic stuff that I use for all of my CDMs. That's going to be the ideal way to test out this card. It's going to be interesting to see what his dribbling is like with his height, what his passing is like with the boost, and then what his physical capabilities are like as well. Like, I have a feeling he could be a very, very good card, but that's going to be a thing that we have to obviously try in game. So let's get into a game and see how he plays. His dribbling is quite nice considering the height that he has. It is actually quite nice. Let's see what he's like here. Yeah, he still does like kind of like push touches. So dribbling is it's just gonna be like an extra plus in the card for sure. But Laurent Blanc still dribbles way faster than he does for sure. And Laurent Blanc is bigger too, right? So shielding while being small is not too bad with him. He's not that responsive at dribbling though. Not as much as I thought he would be. So that is something that people should take into consideration. This guy's using one defender, so we're going to go ahead and exploit that really quickly. There we go. Ooh, saved by the goalkeeper. He actually did really well against Pogba right there. Nice little play right there. Good little transitioning play. Yamaguchi with the startup kind of right there. Against a very physical-oriented Paul Pogba, so very nice. that would have been a really nice goal there too, man. Defender just happened to be in the position really nicely, so would have been really nice there, actually. So with the stay back instruction, he does follow it really nicely, even with the medium work rates. He seems to be balanced well with Laurent Blanc. Dude, I don't know how some people didn't like this Laurent Blanc card. Like, he's honestly, like, just brilliant for me. Oh, I wanted to go down. I just wanted to try the flick there as Zidane, but, yeah, man, I'm surprised people didn't like this card, honestly. He's going to be my next unlock for the icon swaps because we have 22 or 23 out of 40. So we just have to play some Foot Champs games to unlock the rest of it. Let's see what his tracking back is like here. Number 5 is his number. Yeah, he gets into position pretty quickly. That's good. So if he aggressively pushes up, he'll get back into position nicely. Nicely done, right through the legs though, but 18-yard box area is not really that effective anyways, but dude, the Greenwood's card, man, I did a review on him already. Really nice card so far. I will say about this Yamaguchi card, guys, he feels very generic, man. When you put, I'll give you an example, right? So like when you put someone, like I'm not going to compare him to Laurent Blanc, obviously, but like when you put Laurent Blanc in the team, right? You notice he's in the game, right? It's not just because of his height, but you just notice he's in the game. With Yamaguchi, because of his characteristics, you kind of want someone that feels like a Conte, like not similar to Conte, because Conte is honestly unbelievable, but he just doesn't. He just feels like he's there, you know. He's just like, oh, I just so happen to be here. Give me the ball. We transition forward, right? It's nothing too special about the card. The whole concept of this card right now that I'm seeing is that it's just a fun card to get if you want to get those link ups in your team, right? And you want to get like a usable center defensive mid, right? It's not anything other than that, to be honest with you, right? But it's an okay card. It's like it's whatever. It's just he feels generic. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna switch his instruction to balanced because I want to see what he's like just moving in general, right? Like a big thing that I'm noticing, like obviously like Blanc probably has like specific stats that make him more responsive in the general area, but this card is so small, but he doesn't dribble as quick as Blanc. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he does that animation there. Trying to track back and get someone get the ball off someone's not great either with him. Those positions there, that's why shadow is important, man. Being able to chase after someone, being able to transition left and right properly, it's a huge thing with good defensive-oriented players. Like I'm pretty sure this Blanc has a shadow chemistry style on it, and obviously you're gonna notice the difference with it, right? With the balance instructions, you'll definitely get more movement out of the card. Almost got that opportunity. You'll get more movement out of the card, but it's like a very generic movie, nothing too special so far. Does really well there, though. I could have actually scored that. I took an extra touch that I didn't need to take. I could have done a ball roll touch downwards to make sure I scored a more consistent opportunity. He pushed the goalkeeper out just a little bit. Do I think you should be able to score that anyways? Yes, but it is the mechanics of this game to have to be more composed in those general situations. Let's see what his finesse shot is from a long distance. Get it blocked there. Yeah, it's just not really responsive dribbling. Like, I thought it would be better, to be honest with you. Does well there. Nice little shot. Okay, we'll take it. That's also another thing with FIFA, right? Like, sometimes when you're in certain situations, right, you want to have that one center mid that's good at attacking to actually attack because it just offers you this extra little attacking presence when you're transitioning forward, right? But everything the card's doing right now is very generic. It's nothing, like, too special. The biggest thing that I would have wanted the card to feel better in would have been the dribbling department. It could be a situation where maybe if you give him an engine chemistry style, he'd feel a little better. But off the ball movement wise, in those specific positions, right, he's going to utilize the empty space on the balance instruction because of the fact that he's not medium high, right? He's a medium oriented player. So if he sees empty space and he's not on stay back while attacking, that's supposed to be a ball roll, then he'll utilize that space instantly. Using that run again, first time shot. Another goal with him, nice. So you can see on the balance instruction, he's actually going to offer you an extra attacking presence. Not all players on medium will do that. My William Carvalho certainly doesn't when I attack with him, but if he sees empty space, he will utilize it really quickly on the balance instruction. Alright guys, so final verdict on the card. To be honest with you guys, he's a very generic card. I wouldn't select him in the general sense. The Kalu guy from Bordeaux, he's the type of card that is a 4-star, very usable card, right? You know, you can get easy links in general areas for his card as well. So if you want to have more of a fun concept, you use that card. For this card, you could get it, right? You could get it. The only two chemistry styles that I would recommend using on this card if you do want to get him because you want to use that Iniesta David Villa link up and you need it, or you know you're a Japanese person yourself and you really want to use this card for the sentimental value, that's cool too, right? You can give him a shadow chemistry style. It will help drastically to give him the acceleration and sprint speed part, because that, along with his decent physical capabilities, will be very helpful to kind of outbody some people off the ball because of how fast he gets into it. A little bit of aggression definitely helps out in regards to that too. The jumping is irrelevant because he's so tiny in my opinion. The stamina is relevant to be able to transition forward and come back really nicely. But I will say you will always notice that dribbling not being up to par. But as you guys know, if you're using them in the CDM position, the most important thing is that they have good defensive capabilities. This isn't a meta card. It is a usable / concept card that you can use in your team for fun, right? Like if I were to use this card in a format in FIFA, if they made FIFA a certain way where I would have to use a Japanese player on my team, he'd be a great card to have in your team to be able to do those objectives a little bit easily, right? Yeah, very, very generic card. The only other chemistry style I would give him is an engine boost because of how much his dribbling bothered me. If you give him the engine boost, having the acceleration sprint speed boost is really nice. Passing boost is also going to be very nice, but it's specifically the +10 in dribbling that will help out the card a lot. So those are the only two chemistry styles I would use in the card if you guys do end up using it. I would not select him as one of the three. Top priority for me would have been Kalu. El Shaarawy was kind of disappointing as well. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. That's the last video for today. We'll see what's up for tomorrow, right? Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. You guys have yourself a good day, all right? Bye, guys.